Yo guys, the Golf R, hey? Some of you were the moonin because it was taking so long to get here, but it is finally here. We don't have pricing yet, mind you. Well, while I'm filming this, we don't. By the time it comes out, maybe there'll be pricing. So yeah, peeps were really not tough because this actually came out in 2020. So now it's like an old Golf R, basically, you know, which sucks. But not suck, suck, just saying suck a lot, yeah. It doesn't suck that much when you get into it. Do you know what I mean? It still gives you this sort of like Golf R vibe, Golf R feeling and everything. So it's kind of like, is it worth the wait? Yeah, I'd say. So let's just get straight into it. Woo, that's a very purple Porsche, or it's very purple. So this has got VW's revised version of the group's MQB platform, and it has the latest version of the 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine. And it is the real deal, right? It's not like a detuned version for South Africa or anything like that. It's actually the full-blown, what it should be engine. So you get 235 kilowatts of power and 400 newton meters of torque, and you'll get to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.7 seconds. All of this makes it the most powerful Golf R yet. All power is sent to, well, the power is sent to all wheels via 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. Now, in default mode, okay, when you turn the car on, it's in sport mode, which I don't know why that actually bothers me. I think it's like, I get it, it's, you know, it's like a performance-y car, but like, there's a bit more of a little brrrr, obviously, when you turn it on and stuff, and sometimes you don't need that or want that, or, you know, if you have, said, a child who you'd like to keep sleeping and then you start the car and it's near their room or whatever. So I'm always like, give it to me in comfort, and then I will put into what I want it to be, right? What I do love, okay, so it's got R button here, on an R button on the steering wheel, obviously race mode. But I do like that it's got an individual mode where then you can sort of set all the things that you want, how you want everything. Like the R race mode obviously makes the transmission amazing, ever so responsive, and obviously you get more engine noise, you get all the fun, all the feels. But with individual, you can like literally tune everything as to how you want it, which I quite like. You know, I like customizable things. You know, make it my own and all. Okay, we're in R mode. Let's give this a whirl. Yeah. See this, anybody see me would think I was a hooligan, but I am. Oh, well, it's not shit, and it's not slow. Now driving this, obviously, you see the Golf 7.5 R, whatever, like was great, like faultless in a way, right? So it's like, I don't know how you make that better. I can't really tell you. I'm not experienced enough driving this to the Golf R back to back to say that I can really feel like the huge amounts of difference or upgrades or anything. But that's not to say that this isn't better, because it obviously is. It's so well planted on the ground. Like, I think what kind of scares me a little bit is how confidence inspiring it is. So I feel like I can do anything in this car and like it won't come unstuck, and which is amazing, but maybe a bit dangerous. Do you know? So I've thrown it into some corners, come out the other side. I mean, it's stuck, it's grip. It's weird. Sticks like shit to a blanket, you know, which made me say that. Okay, there's two gripes, okay? One is, and I often find this in a lot of the cars, all the leather and everything, and it's a little bit creaky, like when you go over, like, you know, slowly over something and you don't have the music on, but that shit you wouldn't care about, you wouldn't hear it. Very firm ride, which is expected and understandable, but not for me for every day. I would go mad. And the other thing is this infotainment system and everything here, the touchscreen, the tech. I think that's where they went, okay, let's make the Golf R better. How do we do that? Because performance-wise, it's already at the top of its game. So let's throw a bunch of tech and make it all fiddly and niggly and crap. It's just crap. Okay, because I hate that the climate control is in the screen. Yes, there's a button here, so I can click it once, but I still got to get to it. Also, here's the thing. So usually if you turn your aircon off with touchscreen vibes, okay, and then you click the fan, it turns it back on automatically. So I turned the aircon off the other day and then got in, it was 150,000 degrees. I was dying, having to wait for this to load or whatever. I click climate and I'm trying to put the fan on and I'm trying to put everything on. It's going, this feature's unavailable. Well, was I having a screaming match with this car. Shit, I was angry. I was hot. I wanted the aircon on and it wouldn't go on and I realized what happened is I had to turn the aircon back on. So you had to press the on button in the corner of the screen in order to then turn the fan on. I get it, that makes sense, obviously, but it doesn't in terms of anything or any other car, actually. So it doesn't make that much sense. So there's like a few things, you know, and I think obviously pricing is a huge defining factor of things. I can imagine what it is going to be priced at, and I would not spend that much money on any Golf. It's a Golfie, man. Do you want to spend like $1 million on a Golfie? You know? Nah. So I wanted to find my fuel consumption, and I don't know if it's necessary, to be honest. Like, I just think, like, do you care? Do you really care? Let's see. Average okay. 11.2 liters per 100 k's. But you know, okay, let's put it into R mode and you can hear a bit of a, okay, no, R. See there, it gets a bit louder. So yeah, would I buy this over a GT? I probably wouldn't buy it either, to be honest. Just, times have changed for me, but not for GTI and R fans. Okay, so go out and get them. Although these are probably sold out by now, so sorry about that. So guys, something I've noticed a lot of lately are more and more people on their phones. And I'm not talking about like texting, I mean like actually on their phone, you know? And I find this so weird because most of the cars I see this in are in fact like very top of the range new cars. I don't know who's texting me, but they're very keen on getting in touch. And for me, it's just so arrogant and so lazy. Connect your goddamn phone. Come on. Just connect it. Like, it 100% has Bluetooth if it doesn't have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Like, because, I mean, for goodness sake, you can get into a quid these days and it has all of that. So there is just no excuse anymore to be driving on your phone. Just don't do it. Just stop being a doers.